Micah,
I know who you're talking about.
Micah laying down, sleeping in the middle of the game. You know, a former player. That's really not the look you want to have. It doesn't certainly show leadership, but it also shows
Part
his
of the point.
frustration. It also shows his frustration. He wants to be on the field. He wants to play. His mama's here. His family's here. Everybody's still here. For a guy that's disgruntled and want to be gone, he's showing up. His family's showing up. He left the locker room. He refused to talk to reporters. Uh, Trayvon Diggs did talk to reporters, and he kind of sarcastically said Micah had an MRI, so his back is still tight. And they asked him if he's going to play next week, and they said, well, it depends on his back. I think he was being sarcastic. Certainly, he was answering questions for Micah because Micah didn't talk. Trayvon Diggs volunteered to reporters to answer questions for Micah. I just think they were doing their old, you know,
Bonnie and
their,
Clyde.
their their comedy act. They're Bonnie and Clyde. That's boys. That's their twosome. You know, they're
Hey, what
doing
they
it
said
old.
they did you they're embracing that circus that's going on with everything in the media. What they say, the best show on earth. So hey, he put on that ringleader hat. That's exactly what he did. He put on the ringleader hat. Hey, he said whoever wants to take the bait, you could take it, but I don't think it was really nothing too major. But I agree
No,
with you, Clarence, with what you're saying as far as, and I hope the viewers and people in the comments are saying that as well. Like, I know we're talking about Micah laying down, but being a former player, for somebody that has statistically done everything right, he's a generational talent, proven without a question of a doubt. On top of that, he's a pro's pro, no off the field trouble. He's great within the media. He held a sit-in, but not only did he did a sit-in,
He showed up.
it wasn't a
He did
distraction. He showed up. And not only did he show up, the reports that you've seen, he's coaching up the young guys. He's being very involved. So me being a former player, when I see him sitting on the sideline laying down, I see that. I see that as frustration. I see that as like, man, like you said, you want to be here. Nobody invites their mom to a game. Nobody invites their whole family to the game, knowing that you're not going to play or know that's a team that you don't want to be a part of. You're trying to alienate yourself. And he's done everything opposite of that. If anything, he's shown himself being more close and present to where now it's like you're putting the onus on the owner. And so for me, looking at the whole Micah thing, I know we're going to be talking about this later on and this and that, and you need your pound of flesh and to talk about somebody, but that's not the guy that we should direct it towards, in my opinion, at least. I don't know.
yeah, yeah, and we talked to Shotty, and Shotty said we're gonna review the film and see all that stuff on and off the field because he was asking about them laying down. So the Shotty didn't see it because he was coaching and calling plays.
Sure he did.
But he also said he still believes Michael will be on the field
Mm-hmm.
against the Eagles. He believes Michael will be on the field against the Eagles again. Is Michael willing to miss $1.3 million a game if he doesn't play? If he decides to make it a full holdout? Uh, I don't know, but again,
I'm gonna
he
tell you
did
like
sit out
this.
his
No,
he did sit out his senior
No.
year at Penn State.
no,
That was for free.
he's not.
That was free.
He's not that. He's
That
not
was
that
for
type
free.
of guy. Like, I get it, like the business decision, but he loves playing football. Like, I don't see him being that guy that misses week one, being here, being this long, and being that active. Like, I feel like he's gonna pull the ultimate vet card and be like, all right, cool, y'all not gonna pay me. I'm gonna go out here and play. Like, he loves football. Like, he's exuberating that. So
Well,
I think he's
you
gonna
got
be
to
on the field.
well, that's his last leverage right now. If he
Yeah,
has any
it is.
leverage card to hold, it's saying I'm not playing. Take the field without me. Certainly, Jeff had a great tweet earlier today about the Cowboys' defense being the worst in the league when
Mm-hmm.
Mike is not on the field since he showed up.
His
Okay,
whole
that's
career.
still his whole career. He's been the worst in the
Don't
league.
forget the other half of it, an EPA per play, nerd numbers, but it's just measuring
Yep.
how good you did on a play.
No.
When Micah Parsons is on the field over the course of his entire Cowboys career, since he set foot in the NFL, the Cowboys are the number one defense in the league on plays when he's on the field. They're number 32 when he's not. They are either the best or the worst based on that guy.
Okay, and so that's his trump card. That's still his trump card. Everybody say he don't have any leverage.
That is crazy.
That's his leverage. And I don't know if Jerry wants to take the field without his best player and a guy that has that type of impact. And keep in mind, as we talk about the agent, so Jalen Ramsey's agent, they have a history of missing games to force people's hand.
Yeah,
And Jerry,
I think you're both right in that the way Micah feels and what he wants to do,
Exactly.
and the agent who's like, Micah, please God trust me, please God trust me,
and that's where I think it's going to come down to. I don't think it's going to be more so of a battle between Micah and Jerry. I think Jerry is doing what he does best. He's a businessman, reason why he's made the Cowboys who they are.
And trying to
But I
drive a
think
wedge.
he's banking on throwing the numbers out there, but he's banking more so on like, hey, I got you for 2 years. Like I can go hit you with a franchise tag, all that stuff. But I know you, Micah. I know you love playing.
Uh-huh.
I know you want to get out there and get the Eagles. And so
And I know you want to fire that agent and accept my offer.
like,
Yeah,
That's what he wants.
I feel like that's what he's banking on. But like you said, Micah is doing, he's being smart and he's listening to his agent. And so what I seen from him laying down was a man that was torn between two worlds. The world of trying to get paid, but the world of what's made him great and just loving football and going out there and play. So
Oh, no,
it's
and
going to be interesting.
you're exactly right. And one thing is everybody talks about the Michael Irvin interview. And Jerry Jones referenced the Emmitt Smith situation, how it was tough. Emmitt missed those 2 games. Then we signed him. Those
Yep.
were Jerry's words, and trying to, because he keeps trying to invoke all of that stuff. Well, they had to sign him after those 2 games, and they got back on track and won a Super Bowl. I don't know if the Cowboys won a Super Bowl, but that was the impetus for Jerry to sign Emmitt and give Emmitt his money. You know, if he sits out, will that be the impetus for, even if he sits out the first 2 games, he can still get paid.